economy. That is not cool. And that scared me. Damn, the prestige is just piddling away. Okay, our Miltech is at 5, Delhi is at 3, but Delhi have some good friends. I really need to look to somebody to fight for money and honour. Maybe I could fight the Karakatai, for they are without honour. Yes, I know if I built more troops, Chagatai would not be as revolting. However, our manpower is horrific right now. I'm actually tempted to take this just because it'll help us out. No, not that. I thought I had to recover our manpower, but I don't. Alright, where is Ordos? No. Protect against Delhi becomes more possible. Still unlikely to happen. Alliance with Malwa is actually quite crippling. Never underestimate Malwa. Their starting god ruler, yikes, ensures that their military technology is without par. They out-teched me, and I start off better than them in terms of miltech. Alright, we've got our conquest on Koch. Once Assam is cored up, we can core up Sadia as well. Boy, you look tasty, but I bet Jampur is horrifically in debt. 1,530 in debt. It's going to take them a while to get out of. Uzbek, Ming, Haishi, Afghanistan. I don't want to stir the Ming nest even further, so it might be better to gun down Uzbek. Since once Chagatai is inside me, I'll have the border, the Casus, and the means to take down Uzbek. Even though they're allied with Kazan, Persia, and Yarkand. Actually, Persia is a big concern there. Ach well. Here you go, enjoy an embargo. How else are we doing on the embargo front? Only Uzbek, we need to do Delhi and Yarkand as well. How is Yarkand even still my enemy? Well, probably best not to question it too much. Let's just enjoy our ability to gain a bit of PP through embargoes. Jake, shouldn't you try to accumulate some admin points so you can get ideas? Expansion is more important than ideas right now. And even if I got an idea, I don't know what I'd go for. Economic is tempting. Religious, not so much, since at least we are able to convert lands. There's a lot of religious zeal around here because these provinces have already been converted, but the religious zeal won't last forever. Now when provinces get converted, they get religious zeal, which blocks any manual conversions for 30 years. So you cannot ping-pong provinces quite as quickly. I hope you stay friendly, even though I haven't been giving you the diplomatic love you deserve, Mongyang. And they don't even desire my provinces. What a nice guy. I'm almost tempted to help Jampur out with their rebel problems so they stop being useless. Those Hindu zealots have a 4-shock general. Humanist, Jake, be true Buddhist, bro. Well, actually, no, I will have to go religious since one of the goals here is to unite the Buddhist sects. Sure, Jampur. What's the point in legitimacy after all? Our heir isn't bad, but I hope he dies. With that in mind, yeah, he already leads our armies. Okay, Nepal. I honestly want to annex you. So I'm going to start getting my claims on you. You're only allied with Kangara and Jharkhand. Neither of these people are even remote threats. And wow, our truce with you doesn't even last that long. It's a lot like Koch's. Sadly, you're no longer a rival of ours. Jake, pay the troops or move to another province. Wow, I am so glad you mentioned that, because I was not looking at this at all. I'd forgotten that we're well on our way to getting some revolts. So where are these folks going to rise up in? Sadia. Let's get over there. I hope we get our morale before they revolt. Okay, they don't revolt. That's good. They wouldn't revolt if we weren't sending a... Oh, we aren't sending a missionary here, so never mind that. The thing is though, okay, it's hills, jungle, jungle, mountain, mountain. Not even anywhere that we can get our horde bonus on. How terrible. And the Utsangs want to rise up as well. In Shiktse and Lhasa, again because of the wrong religion. So we're going to have our work cut out with us when it comes to fighting. Oh well, it's what we're good at, right? We are a horde after all. Tengri zealots want to rise up. Utsang separatists want to rise up. And they share our military tech, so it doesn't even feel like a good idea. That just kind of delays the inevitable, doesn't it? But might be worth it. Since they would be rising up in mountains, I would rather be ready for them. Jake, make friendly with Orissa. Sure, I'll get right on that, but they're hostile. They want me dead. And they out-tech me, which is a little terrifying. I've had military focus all throughout this, and it's not like I've had bad rulers, but the Indians are out-teching me. Scary. Pretenders coming to the aid of Jampur. They're just desperate to get rid of those Hindu zealots. Okay, paying these units are getting expensive. Jake tech up right after they revolt. The rebels get my technology, so I doubt it would help out that much. But my vassals would probably help us out. Hold on, dare I see something bad up here? No, it's just Korchin getting destroyed by everyone. That crazy Korchin. Really not a fan of this whole not much money situation. And these Sidian separatists are just refusing to rise up now. My legitimacy is hurting the revolt risk situation as well. The Assamese want to rise up, and these are jungles, so much like the hills, it's a -1 for attackers, and I don't get my horde bonus. Jake, why not try to get an alliance with Malwa? They hate Jampur, so they would never allow that. But to be honest, they'd probably be a better friend than Jampur right now. Oh, they would be a much better friend than Jampur. Ah, but they're friendly with Delhi, which is another malice to that, so we'll just have to stay true to Jampur. At the very least, when Jampur joins in, the enemies will have to fight through their rebels as well. Jeez, can you finally defeat them? No, no you cannot. Bandits have been harassing the province of Gyegu. Okay. Roads are unsafe and traders have been traveling to the... they've been avoiding the area. Okay. So, there's a horrible band of bandits here. We can either deal with them, gain some karma, or lose some karma by not dealing with them. Either way, they get a bandit which increases unrest until he's dealt with. Don't really want to spend 50 mil power on that, but I do need to start doing something about my karma. Oh well. At least we don't get any revolt risk there. Jake, do you know if rebels get your karma penalty? I was meaning to check that for a while. I think they do, since they tend to get all your other penalties. Well, not to morale, but they do get the discipline ones. What are you doing? Are you finally wearing down those Hindu zealots? Will their general someday die? Jake, what is your favourite nation to play as? Golden Horde. All day, every day. Gee, I feel so lame just leaving my country, doing nothing like this, but I almost need to. Alright, Koch. And to a lesser extent, Tirhut. You need to die, and I think Chagatai is the guy to go down and beat you for it. Oh man, why did I even do that thing to gain karma, since I'm going to lose it if I declare war anyway. Do I even want your province though? I mean, I'm so fragile right now that perhaps expansion is not the greatest idea. And if I'm going to expand into anywhere, Nepal seems the ripe target. Chagatai and Mongolia can do the fighting for me there as well. Just annex you up, core your lands, and increase autonomy? Risky, isn't it? Also, I really shouldn't underestimate Tirhut and Koch for that matter. They're independent nations, so they have their little bonus to all that. And going to war means no more autonomy reduction in these provinces by default. Zarosa says, wow, Jake, you're big already. Yeah, don't be fooled by these chunky provinces. They are fairly worthless and high in autonomy. In fact, checking the autonomy map mode paints a very bleak picture. Also note that autonomy does not go lower than 0 for a horde. Sorry, does not go lower than 25% for a horde. Why? Because reform or die. I feel real bad doing all this nothing. And I would quite like to fight Yarkand. We don't have a Casus Belli for that. Ming, Nepal, Koch, Afghanistan, Delhi, Orissa, Kashmir, Koch. Kashmir. Allied to Karakonlu. Kara isn't going to do anything. Alright, this is going not too bad. It's almost tempting to stick a missionary down on Sadia, just to trigger those rebels to pop up so I don't have to worry about them anymore. So that's what we'll do. I mean, we're paying all these troops anyway. Jake, what map projection is used in EU4? Don't have the answer to that. And yeah, I lost my claim on Ming. Whoop-de-doo, I'm not about to fight over it. The temptation to fight Nepal grows with every passing day. Nepal, what kind of army are you boasting? Or maybe the question is, are you boasting an army? Almost, but not quite. If I fight you, then I only have to deal with Nepal. I don't get Tirhut involved. Not that I'm scared of Tirhut, but it might be better to only have to deal with 2. I don't have any beef with Kangara, but I'm certain that Chagatai and the Mongolians can come down and do the butt-kicking for me. Mongyang is uninterested, no matter which way I cut it. Your tech is 4, Chagatai is 5, Mongolia 5, Nepal 4, sure, yeah, why not? Let's just have a bit of war going on. It'll be good for us. Tirhut, though. Oh, no, it's not Tirhut, it's Jharkhand. Jharkhand would just get in the way. Why am I so on the edge about this? I mean, what can Jharkhand even do besieged by rebels? Well, they can block annexation just by their mere existence. Oh well, let's just go to war and see what happens. Being at peace really doesn't suit me at all. Karmic balance really doesn't suit me at all. Alright, Chagatai, fight! Full aggression, please. Ah, the bandit leader is caught. Kill them all to lose karma? Or let him go for karma and prestige. That prestige is almost a moneymaker, but being able to reduce autonomy in a land that is full of autonomy. Risk martyring the bandits? The bandit leader may return someday. I don't want to make a martyr out of him. Actually, that prestige does sound quite nice. I wonder if he will return. That triggered a... Oh my goodness, don't tell me I had a truce there and I didn't realize it. I had a truce there and I didn't realize it. Yikes. Wow, how did that even happen? Oh well, let's just roll with the punches. See, this is what happens when I don't play with my better UI mod. Yeah, so much for no aggressive expansion indeed. Also, aggressive expansion wears off much slower for a horde. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle, especially if Ming decide they want to join in on this. Fortunately, they didn't really get aggressive expansion. Well, hey, why even fight an easy war? Although my vassals don't really seem to want to get involved here. Well, that was terrible. Ah, well. I must be blind these days. Yeah, I did suddenly wonder, why am I getting coalitioned now? Oh well, I'll just have to take it easier. Also, Chagatai. Why so not willing to go on the aggressive? Jake, what's the hole in the middle of Chang Tang? Map bug? No, there's some kind of death valley here in real life. I'm unsure of the details, and sure enough, up they come. Hey Mong Yang, you want to fight my rebels for me? Oh, he actually does. Well, maybe not quite. Jake, your vassals hate your guts. Clearly, they don't want to fight for me. Oh boy, Orissa is in this as well. I did get quite a bit too much aggressive expansion for breaking that truce. Wow, yeah, you're right, I really am living up to the name of this DLC. Here come the Utsangs. Oh dear. If the coalition members are intelligent in any way, they're going to declare on me very soon. Okay, how many points did I just sink on that? I think I stabbed up 4 times at about 150 a pop. So, yeah. Very foolish move by me. Alright, at least we've got Nepal dealt with. And I'm not even looking to gain much out of this. Could gain Nepal as a vassal, but that might be not a good thing to do right now. I mean, something aggressive expansion, which is something I need to not get too much of right now. So I'll go with the war reparations and the money for now. Yeah, even provinces are a bit too much for me to go for here. I won Cold War achievement there at least. And sure, we're in mountains, but let's just fight anyway. Wow, my entire playing just went down the toilet here. Hopefully they'll come up here to fight me when I take this province as well. And I need to chill out in a big way. Shigatse. Problematic, but Let's get that base tax, since it's the one thing it seems to have a little bit of. Yeah, you're right. It might be time to focus on the north instead of... Oh my. We got quite a lot of rebels down here now, don't we? Alright, throw off a couple thousand to retake this. The rest of you hold out in Bhutan, since it's delicious mountains. Hopefully we'll get our heir killed like this. And... what in the world are you folks up to? They're Utsang separatists, so there's more Utsang land for them to take around here, isn't there? What in the world? Was that the ghost of Riga coming back and haunting you? Yeah, it seems like the ghost of Riga guided my hand to break truce. 5 war exhaustion, 50... 50 aggressive expansion. Dear oh dear. We got this. We have so got this. But that was but one stack of rebs among many. They're going to see me half occupied and in deep trouble here, so I need to get some fellows here out of the coalition. Multan should get out if we raise their relations high enough. Orissa is another concern, though. there's no CB like truce-breaking CB. Got that right. Seriously, though, what a mistake to make. Well, we will survive. Let's get that war exhaustion down before people see us as even weaker than we are. And perhaps we should just peace out of this war. No biggie. Just for money. War reparations. Well, maybe I could just vassalize them. It doesn't make much difference to the aggressive expansion that I'm seeing here. Do I really want another subject, though? There's a question. However, if I took the land... Okay, there wouldn't really be any aggressive expansion there. My karma would hurt, but I might as well take something for my worries, right? Let's not call it a waste of time, or not a complete waste of time. And now I border Jampur, my glorious friend. Let's just get those cores on the go, increase autonomy, and hope that nobody noticed. I'm sure nobody noticed. Oh, the bandit leader is back. By all accounts, he's an older and weaker man. But he's hurting in Kangra. Damn you, bandit leader man. Okay, I need to take care of these rebels before people see me as laughably weak. As if they don't already. A one. What am I even doing here? Get you all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest of you get over there. Hopefully we can beat the rebs to it. Split you all up. And let's get these lands back in our possession. Oh, and we need to get back to placating Multan so that they drop out of this coalition. Jake, are you planning on West? Why is everyone asking that all the time? When do I ever westernize as a horde? Okay, so he is going for Shigase. We should focus on that then. It's all going on. So there we go. Even truce breaking shouldn't be enough to destroy our country completely. Orissa's aggressive expansion with us, though, that'll take about 20 years to have them sufficiently out of here, which is a lot of time, so I need to focus on the north. We'll get Chagatai inside us before too long, but one issue is that I don't have any Casus Belli up here unless you have some claims. Oh, better than claims! You may be a vassal under Haishi is allied to Ming. Should have seen this coming. Jean-Pure did not join in, and now we have to deal with a whole load of pain. Those numbers are not favourable for us, and this is entirely due to us scrubbing up hard with an accidental broken truce. Man, sometimes I make the worst mistakes in this game. And now we get some sad music playing. Okay, now is not the time to be all-out aggressive, my subjects. Now is the time to attach to me. Preferably to my infantry here. Maybe Changtang is not the best idea for that to happen, but we'll roll with it. Curiously, what do you want? Huh! Ha ha ha! You just want my money because they don't want anything else. Hold on, do they want Gahwal? What a greedy get. Well, you know what, I'll have that. Sure, it costs us money, but let's just end that coalition there and then. War reparations will be a pain, but that was almost too lucky. That'll give us about 7 years. That's probably not enough to make everyone chill out enough to stay out of this, but we'll go for that. Riga says hi. Yeah, Riga is on the rampage. At least the coalition members did respect the shekel, and they stayed the heck away from me. Which will give me enough time, hopefully, to integrate Chagatai. Oh, goodbye, Prestige. I knew you well. Just kidding, I didn't know you at all. Okay, who did that give me a truce with? Rather a lot of people. So I should start thinking about people that are not in a truce with me. Jake, now is the time to gun down the Timmies. I don't border the Timmies. I border Afghanistan, but I am not. Well, we're equal tech. And they're only at war with Shirvan. Could carve a path through Afghanistan to make my way to Timmy. But aggressive expansion in this region is something I wish to avoid right about now. Funnily enough, Orissa of all people took it hard. I reckon I could go for finishing off Yarkand when all's said and done. Just truce break, Jake. You show that that works well. Must have left my common sense back at work. The Bhutanis want to rise up in Bhutan, but why? Why Bhutan? I already increased your autonomy there. Jake, ally Jean-Pure. Look, Jean-Pure have proven themselves to be hilariously incompetent at that. I think I would rather get an alliance with Malwa. Since they don't really mind my horrific aggressive expansion, I've only got 6 with them. And they actually have something called military technology, so let's go with that. Jake, how is Muscovy doing? They are not yet colonizing, although they do have their... Oh, they took religious ideas. That's rather nice of them. I guess that's, what do you call it? AI choices in effect. They probably saw that they had all this Catholic land and decided they needed to religiously unified. Or maybe the ideas changed. I didn't look that hard at it. Persia might ally me, you say? Well, again, that might get me involved in wars over here that I'm not really looking for.